Isn't it great to have AEW back in person again? Yeah! Isn't it great to be in Bangkok? Yeah! Kap, thank you very much. And please join me in fruitful discussions for the future.
Organized by the China Ministry of Finance and also Asia Development Bank, and also co-organized by the SNI AFDI 2023 AEW is officially commencing now.
We also thank all of the participants in this AEW, and I look forward to learning from all of you in the coming days and to some vibrant discussions on the challenges ahead. Thank you.
I wish you a fruitful discussion. I look forward to learning not only from our speakers, but also from all participants. Thank you very much.
This AEW 2023 could, we hope, script a story of recharge and resilience that we could proudly take home to our children. Once again, our heartfelt welcome to each one of you, and we really wish you a very memorable stay.
G'day, my name's Andrew Lee, the Assistant Minister for Treasury in the Australian Government. And it's a real pleasure to be joining you virtually for Asian Evaluation Week. Evaluation is an issue that's close to my heart. Before entering politics, I was Professor of Economics at the Australian National University. And I've long been committed to the idea that we ought to do a better job in evaluating the impact of policies. In my book Randomistas, I outlined how randomised evaluations have changed the way in which bed nets are delivered. There was an argument for a time that if bed nets were handed out free to help protect against malaria, then people wouldn't be as likely to use them, that some co-payment was desirable instead. So large-scale randomised trials were conducted in a range of developing countries. And the results were clear. Those who received free bed nets were just as likely to use them. And free meant that many more people took them up. That translated into practice and has acted to save thousands of lives across Africa and the rest of the developing world. This is just one example of how randomised trials can make a difference. In the 2023 budget, the Australian Government established the Australian Centre for Evaluation, tasked with the mandate of carrying out high-quality randomised trials across government. Among the agencies we're looking to partner with are international development work being done in Australia. We understand the obligation for Australia of ensuring that the aid we deliver has the maximum positive impact. Already, Australia has been a strong supporter of JPAL Indonesia, and we understand that the multilateral institutions will do their very best work when they're driven by evidence rather than ideology. The issue of ethics occasionally arises when we discuss randomised trials. Certainly, if we know for sure that an intervention works, then it's unethical to deny it to the control group. But there's a flip side to that. If we don't know whether an intervention works, then in my view, it's unethical not to find out. We just cannot countenance programs being rolled out without a strong evidence base behind them. So all the best for your conversations. I'd love to be with you there in Bangkok talking about these issues and more. It is so vital to those who we serve through national governments and multilateral institutions that we improve the rigour of evaluations, that we build more randomised trials into how we develop policies. Thank you for the opportunity to speak to you today, and if I can be of use in the conversations, please don't hesitate to reach out directly. Thanks again.
The greatest paradox and problem for government accountability, and that is that we live in a world of short-termism, even in the way we do cost-benefit analysis, where a high discount rate forces us to value short-term benefits over the longer-term benefits. And I think this is the great challenge, to balance the needs of the generation today and future generations. Thank you very much.
I came to realize that no consciousness of accountability is complete unless it is soldered firmly on public good. Like climate change, like regional cooperation, journalism is a public good. And public goods cannot exist without love and compassion.
And he showed me the columns for porridge, for water, for sugar, for flour, for firewood. And he said, you see, Megan, we have porridge. And I said, yes, I see you have porridge in the Excel sheet, but I want to have porridge in the bellies and the stomachs of the children at the school, because that's where we really need porridge. Thank you. So this is about accounting. We don't need more accounting. Accounting is, of course, important, but we need accountability.
Evaluation, to continue to be relevant and to continue to be useful, had to be agile and flexible, that we adapt our methodology, our approaches, so that we bring the evidence-based evaluation evidence that our colleagues need, that our clients need, and that the community needs.
Evaluation has to be consequential. Good examples of being consequential. Every time that I go to the board, always we speak with the team. How would the board know? How would they know all of this information if we would have not produced this work? A lot of money is put into these activities. If we are not consequential, you better put the money in projects.
I think moving forward, it's fundamental that evaluation is timely. Timely in two senses. Firstly, in terms of the topics that are chosen for evaluation. That we make sure we choose the most relevant topic that can contribute to inducing change in our institutions and in our member countries. But timely also in terms of how we deliver those evaluations and the timeliness in terms of delivering those evaluations.
You heard it here, in evaluation used at AEW, make a difference, is what everyone seems to be saying. Got some great lessons from them, how to do that, and how to measure it. Are new projects taking on board our lessons? Is there more demand for our services as evaluators? Mm-hmm. Are we building a culture of learning in the institution? Are we able to work with our institutions regardless of whether top management is sympathetic or not? And are we able to build the capacity not just of our own evaluators, but those who are going to use it?